Hey there, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. I got held back. Oh, no, not the professor. You know that one really cute TA from the physics department? Yeah, they just joined the university staff. Though they used to be a student here as well. We used to be in the same classes before I switched my major to psychology. It's been ages since I saw them. It was, really nice to catch up. I almost forgot we had a date after class. I'm really sorry. Well, yeah, I think they're really cute. It's one of those, just objective things, you know? Like your partner from your last assignment who was objectively hot. Just like one of those people, you know? Whatever happened to them, by the way? I haven't seen them for quite a bit. Honestly, it kind of seemed like they disappeared before your assignment was even completed. Huh? They started ditching class, huh? Wow, so irresponsible. And right when you started working with them too. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that, baby. That's so unfair to you. You shouldn't have to deal with somebody like that. And there I was, going on and on about how they seemed like such a nice and stable partner. So much for those domestic fantasies. My fantasies with you are a bit different, baby. I can't exactly say those ones out loud. But don't worry, you always fulfill them perfectly. But yeah, talk about my ability to read people being way off. I'm embarrassed as a psychology student. You think I'd be honed at that still, huh? At least I don't have to worry about that with my friend. They're totally the domestic life kind of partner. Definitely someone who takes care of you just right, holds you just right. I mean, who wouldn't want to be held by a person like that, huh? Yeah, the teaching assistant. Can I be honest with you for the sake of transparency? We almost dated at one point. Yeah. Ow, my hand. No, it's alright. I always forget how strong your grip is. Yeah, it was a pretty close call. Even when we weren't in classes together anymore, we'd still see each other at parties or in the dorm room common areas. One night we had a little too much to drink, and one thing led to another. It was only kisses, but you'd be surprised how skilled they are with their tongue, with a face as innocent as that. Knocked me out more than one drink. They asked me out the next morning, but, I was in the middle of some things at the time, so I turned them down. I still find myself thinking about how good that kiss was, though. This was long before you and I met. Like I said, I just want to let you know for the sake of transparency. They only wanted to have a quick catch-up. Truth be told, when they asked me out of the blue, I thought they were going to try their luck again. Maybe they're building up to that, who knows. Let's not worry about that, though. It's daytime. Come on. In this cafe, they sell the best savory pastries. Their cheese twists are simply to die for. Hi, baby. Sorry to come over unannounced, but you left your notebook at the cafe. Luckily, since I used my account to buy everything, they could call me after checking the security cameras. Here you go. Or, I would hand it to you, but You need to open the door wider than a hair. You're in the middle of something? Oh, did I catch you just as you were about to get in the shower? You guess so. That doesn't make much sense, baby. Come on, I'm your boyfriend. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I want to spend time with you, baby. Our date today wasn't enough. Don't you feel the same? Oh, you're opening the door. Thank you, let me get inside first. What happened? No, really, what happened? Whose blood is that? It's yours? How did you stop bleeding? Now, baby, I love you, but I think nosebleeds are meant to drip down from, your nose, not splatter on your cheek, neck, and shirt. Someone had a nosebleed, but it wasn't you, was it? Is that person in the house right now? No, I don't think you're cheating on me. You'd never be able to do something like that, even if by some miracle you wanted to. Now, I think that you got a little heated up by our discussion earlier, and you took things a bit further than normal. Am I right? What do I mean? Let's get you cleaned up first, baby. And burn this shirt. It's only around here, right? You don't have any other blood splatters over you? Alright, then stay still whilst I wash you, and tell me what actually happened. Don't try the nosebleed story again. You're lucky I was the first person to use that on, or you'd have gotten yourself in a lot of trouble. Well, you never did do well thinking under pressure, baby. Because you didn't answer the door for anybody but me. Enough stalling. Tell me what happened. I see. I didn't think you'd approach them directly. Did you plan to threaten them first, or... So you were always going to hit them. Okay. Hey, I saw a news report on the way over about a person rushed to the hospital. Their face was beaten so badly they weren't able to identify who had been assaulted until they woke up. And they could barely speak. Whoever had attacked them, well, they had paid special attention to ruining their mouth. I didn't want to get my hopes up, since you're usually much tamer in what you do. But you attacked them because of me, right? The same reason you harassed your old partner into basically quitting, right? Why you ruined the reputation of the teacher who's trying to convince me to take part in the study abroad program. Why you stole my phone and sent all of those horrible messages to my former best friend so she wouldn't get in the way of our dates anymore. And I'm sure you've done plenty of other things to keep me all to yourself, haven't you, baby? Am I mad? No, I'm not mad. I'm sure I should be mad, since most people would be mad in this situation. It's typical human behavior to feel an aversion to violence and general asocial behavior. However, your obsession with isolating me, It makes my heart thump. I've dated jealous people before, but it was never quite what I wanted. They'd either keep their feelings bottled up, take it out on me, or, God forbid, they tried to talk it out with me to get rid of these feelings. Back when we started dating, when I realized what you were starting to do, quickly eliminate rivals and obstacles that could make me reject you or turn to someone else, I became fascinated. Was it some kind of mental disorder? Was it childhood trauma? What would push you to such an extent to act in the way that I'd been longing for somebody to act towards me? I thought about holding off and observing you properly once I put all the pieces together, but considering you were always observing me, I thought you'd notice and the whole thing would be thrown off. So, I approached you instead, using your bliss from finally having me in your arms to blind you from the fact I was trying to see how much I can make you, well, be you. Would you stop? Would you carry on? Would you become worse? I was starting to lose hope I could induce any further descent. Then, tonight happened. You have no idea how happy it finally made me, finding out you spiraled that far. Seeing the pictures in the news report, hearing you finally confess everything from your lips. You have no idea how fast my heart is racing. How did it feel? Was it euphoric? Were you numb? When you were beating them up, silly? Tell me. Please, baby. I can hardly contain myself right now. I need you to tell me more to distract me. Oh, it felt good, huh? Oh, I bet it did. Was it a build-up, or was it amazing throughout the whole time? And why was that? Of course it was because of me. Yeah, you're so sweet. You're not mad at me just a little bit, are you? I know you'd never hurt me, but you could get annoyed with me. Really? You're not annoyed at me just then, even when I talked about another person's tongue in my mouth? You really are perfect. I'm so happy I got to spend the whole afternoon with you. Yeah, we did. We went to the cafe, and then I came back to yours. I had to pop out for a moment to get your notebook, but other than that, we've been together the whole time. And that was long after the victim turned up at the hospital, right? Good. Now, come here. Let's give you a little something more than kisses. For a job well done. Okay, baby?